Well, Sabbath greetings to everyone. Just a quick video for tonight. I'm in the throes of sermon here in preparation for a new sermon, so I do need to get back to that, but I just wanted to very briefly just send greetings out to all of you, those of you who watch this video, and let you know that I'm thinking of you and praying for you, and hope you have a tremendous Sabbath all around the area. We plan to be in the Dells for the Sabbath, and then next Sabbath, of course, we're looking very much forward to being in New York City about the middle of the week, and then we'll be at Sabbath services in Long Island for the Sabbath to visit the McDonald's, and we look very much forward to that. Appreciate your prayers in that regard. Of course, I'm sure many of you by now, because this is late in the evening on Friday, many of you have heard about the terrible tragedy there in Fort Lauderdale, the airport shooting there. Quite a number of individuals have perished in that. So we truly are living in dangerous times, and we need to pray for one another. And we know God certainly hears and answers our prayers, and we do need to be aware of what's going on around us, of course, but certainly not to live in fear. There's a lot of the world that is very much living in fear and anxiety, and some of them even in anguish, especially now in Fort Lauderdale, as you know, families are affected, and there's a ripple effect by those types of tragedies. So we do want to be praying for those folks, and again, pray for one another. And dangerous world we live in. These are violent times, very violent times. Another item in the news, of course, was the brutal beating and kidnapping of a mentally handicapped individual in Chicago, and of course it was posted to Facebook Live, and I think now they've got those individuals in custody, and they're I'm sure going to be charging them with the crime of kidnapping, and they tortured this young man. Just a sick world that we live in. This is not God's world. This is Satan's world, and it's violent, and it's characterized by hatred and violence, and all of these terrible things are happening, but yet we do have hope. We don't lose hope, but we are hopeful in the future, and we look forward to a time when all this violence will end and we can teach the world a much better way. So I hope your week has been good in spite of all the terrible news. We do want to be encouraged in the fact that we have a Sabbath rest. Some of you are sick out there. There are those that are sick and suffering out there. Some of them, maybe, unless God intervenes very quickly, may not even make it to services tomorrow. So please pray for them and pray for one another. I'll be praying for you and appreciate your prayers for us. And we are looking forward to the Sabbath very much. I hope you are too. And I hope you have a very profitable Sabbath wherever you plan to keep it. Have a wonderful upcoming week. I don't know that, I seriously doubt if I'll have a Sabbath Greetings video up next Sabbath on Friday night, because again, we will be visiting with McDonald's, so we'll probably skip next week, but I hope you have a tremendous upcoming week, a wonderful Sabbath, of course, and we'll see you in the weeks ahead. I love you all. Appreciate your prayers for me and for one another. Let's all pray for one another. Take care. Have a great Sabbath. Love you all.